All right, so in our last video, we made this sort of real basic app, and it looks like this. We want it to look more like this. And after this video, it is going to look a lot more like this. We're not going to work on these components right now. We're just going to work on this background styling. So we're going to make these two divs occupy this space on the screen. And we're going to use something called a CSS module to do that, which I think is the best, is emerging as maybe the best way to write CSS in a React app. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You've got, styled components, and you've got, you can just write inline styles. There's all kinds of things you can do, but I'm going to show you a way that I think is kind of nifty. And this is the way that I'm seeing people on React core team and some of the tutorials and whatnot written in this way, where we have an app.module.css. So this will be the name of the file or the component you're working on, and then you have a suffix of module and then CSS. And in here we can just write regular old CSS, but in camel case like this. And what I'm going to do is give this a background color. And that's going to be RGB 60 51 42. And you can see it's a nice dark brown. And I'm going to give it a display attribute of flex. And if you don't know Flexbox, this isn't the video for that. But it's a tremendously important thing to learn, I think. It's very, very helpful. It's for any sort of list-based app and many other ones. It's going to be indispensable. And this is just going to mean what this Flexbox is going to do for us is it's going to, when we make our smaller divs, our left and right. And so I'm going to just say, I've got our main wrapper to wrap everything. And that main wrapper is going to be here. And then we're going to have a left and a right. And we can import these styles. And so I'll just start with, why don't I just start with main wrapper here? We'll import that. We'll import actually all the styles on this page by saying import styles from app.module.css. And then I can apply those styles just like we do with classes elsewhere. But those styles are all going to be part of a style object or styles object. So I've got styles.main wrapper. And that corresponds to this. So now if we go to the app, we'll see, we've got that dark brown color. And there's our two divs. What we want to do is we want to make those divs occupy this space. So I'm going to give these each a height of 100 and a width of 50. So we'll have a wrapper right, and we'll call this wrapper left, and a wrapper right. And in each case, these are going to have a width 50 view width and a height of 100 view height. And again, we'll have a width of 50 view width and a height of 100 view height. And then on this second one, what I'm going to do is also add a background color. So this will be on the right side. And we'll say background color RGB 0 red 191 green, and 255 blue. So something like that. And is there anything else we need to do? I think that's pretty much it for now. So that we'll have our wrapper left and our wrapper right. We can come to our app. We're importing our styles, so now we can just say styles for this one on the left, the first one. We'll say styles dot wrapper left, and for the one on the right, we'll give it a class name of styles dot wrapper right. And we can look at that and hope for the best. And look at that. We've got the left and the right. We've got some blue on the right. And then that no background color here on the left, but we can see all of our stuff is going to fit in there. And since we're sizing this to be 50% of the view width, this center should shift as we scale down in size. So some real simple, fast responsiveness. We can kind of tweak these numbers a little bit to, you can see here the blue sort of flows off the edge, the height sort of flows off the bottom. So, maybe we come in here to our module and we'll say instead of 100, let's just give it 95, quick and dirty. And on our, oh wait, that's going to be yeah. So now that's not there, and maybe we'll say, yeah, that's probably pretty good for now. We can maybe make our height be 95. Oops. And there we go. So now we're all on the page here. We have a little border. We can see what's happening. We're starting to have a website. Pretty nice, or an app. So in the next video, what I want to do is just start thinking about these components, these different things. We're going to save these buttons for later. But what we'll do is we'll start bringing in these characters over here. We'll have this unicorn, and we'll have this little goal here. All right.